Hello, everyone. Hello. Um, get some people in here real quick. What up, Citizen Not? What's going on? How are you? Uh, we're gonna wait till we get a few people in here. Um, because I wanted to go over this route with you guys. Also, I put this statement. Um, hey, what underground citizen? What's up? Hey, so if you guys were on my live yesterday, uh, hey Joyce, you found me, huh? I'm here. um, uh, where did I go? What do you mean? I've been here the whole time. Well, I'm glad you found me. Uh, so, so we had a situation where there was a black male who was stopped, um, uh, basically for his skin color. It was basically a welfare check. Somebody had called and stated that he was in the roadway and stumbling. So that's the reason why police had responded to his whereabouts or whatever. So I'm gonna read you the statement from the PIO. And mind you, this is how dope we are as a community as far as cop watchers and First Amendment auditors, because there is no national attention about this. Not even local attention. I even looked at some of the Texas news stations, not even reported. Uh, right. Right. It's hard not to stumble in snow. Uh, how you doing, Morano? Valley News first. Thank you for being here. So the statement reads, Plano PD information officer, public information officer, Dave Tiley. Uh, I understand this is and I quote. This is his words. Quote. I understand there are many different opinions about this incident. I can tell you, as an almost 25-year police officer, the circumstances surrounding what was reported to these officers and his actions upon contact with him were abnormal. Our officers told him multiple times they were there to help. Right. There to help. Simply put, had to respond to them when they asked him simple questions, which he's not allowed to, to answer. This could have all been avoided. They would have offered him a warm ride home, or at least followed him to make sure he made it safe, which they're not required to do. Um, the problem is he was refusing to give them specific answers. Had we responded and just drove away and turned out he was suffering a mental crisis or was impaired in some form, things would have been bad. He could have been hit by a car or suffered other medical problems. Then we would have been criticized for not trying to do more to help. These officers had to use the violation to lawfully detain him in an effort to get cooperation. What? Wait, let me read that again. Maybe I did not. That made no absolute sense. These officers had to use the violation to lawfully detain him in an effort to get cooperation. So that's very cute. So they had to unlawfully, basically what they're saying is that we had to in a nice way, we had to unlawfully detain him uh, to get his cooperation. You see how they do wordplay? Uh, Try to pay attention to the verbiage. The last thing they wanted to do was to have to arrest him, but his lack of cooperation, which is not a crime, to art trying to help him created things to rise to that level. Okay, I'm sorry. Aren't they trained in de-escalation? I, does anybody? I thought they were trained in de-escalation. Last time I thought. Okay, okay. We'll continue. That's last time I thought. Anyway, I just absolutely great. Hold on. Get back to where I was at. See, the young man was released without having to pay any fine, and the citation has already been dismissed and sent to the courts for processing. You know why you dismissed the charges? Because you knew you were fucked. That's why you dismissed the charges. Let's be 100%. Okay. The young the young man uh, was released without having to pay any fine, and the citation has already been dismissed and sent to the courts for processing. Again, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and I respect that. No, you don't. Sometimes the actions we are forced to take aren't the most popular. You mean the most unlawful? Okay. I'm just, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Again, everyone is entitled to their opinion, and I respect that. Sometimes the actions we are forced to take aren't the most popular, but I can assure you they are taken in an effort to keep our citizens safe. End quote. Um, Eric, what up, man? What's up, dude? Mr. Eric, hey y'all, Eric, Brent is in the live feed. Um, Gotta salute that man. Yeah. So this is crazy. This is the most. Who the fuck hired him as a PIO? Somebody should immediately fired this son of a bitch. I mean, Jesus Christ. Uh, and mind you, this is not being broadcast on any local network. None. None. That's the crazy part of it. That is the crazy part of it. It's not being broadcast. I checked. Unless you guys know it, I tried to look for news clips to keep you guys updated. Nothing. Not only this, the police chief is, I believe the police chief is black. He was just hired a year ago. And the mayor is black. Um, hmm. Whoa. Somebody also had a let me address the person who sent me this comment, because I will be calling the mayor and I will be broadcasting this. The person who left There was a person who left a comment on my live video yesterday, and he said, "Hey man, try to get a hold of the mayor." I said, "Yeah, I will. Let's do that. You know, let's do that." I guess they got the right email. Okay, that. Yeah. Um. So. Um. So the thing is, they want us to. Oh no, the guy, he said, he was just like, "Hey man, he's a real." He said, "I personally know him." The commentator who commented yesterday, he's like, I know him, and hey man, just try not to, kind of just tone down your language, a little bit. No, I'm gonna tell you right now, no. I don't give a fuck if he's black, purple, blue. It doesn't matter. there was a citizen who was assaulted in the community. I don't give a fuck who if he is black. If he's black, great. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we can have a conversation, but at the end of the day, my tone does not change because your skin color. You're still a public servant. I'm still going to hold you accountable. Because he was trying to say, oh well, he's respectful, a respectable person in that community, and blah blah blah, yakety smackety. I don't really give a shit. He will be held accountable. Now, the mayor is a grown ass man. If I cuss his ass out, you're not gonna hold me responsible for his action, what he does afterwards. If I cuss him out, oh well. If he doesn't like it, quit. Get another fucking job. Cause you were elected to be in that position, sir. And if you can't handle a couple of cuss words, then you really shouldn't be working. You shouldn't be working in public service at all. At all. Okay? Not only that, there's that phrase that you catch a lot of flies with honey. Well, I'm a little different. See, I don't like flies or honey. What I do like is jewelry. I love diamonds. And when you put more pressure on coal, you get a diamond. So that's my philosophy. I'm gonna put pressure on your ass so I can get the best out of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm about that tough love. That's how you gotta be with these motherfuckers. I'm tough loving your ass right now. I don't like flies. I don't like flies near me. I don't like the taste of honey. Maybe there's some people that do like honeys and flies. Me personally, I don't like them. I like diamonds. I like jewelry. That's the type of person I am. So I will put more pressure on your ass to make sure I get a diamond. That's what I want. I want diamond officers. I don't want fly officers. Okay? Because before you get a fly, you get a maggot, right? And usually maggots attract themselves to carcass, dead things, and they eat it, or infected things, and they eat it, and that's how they digest it to grow and to become a fly, right? No, I want diamonds. I don't want no fucking maggots as far as officers. I want diamond officers. That's what I want. That's what I want. So again, no disrespect to that dude who offered his advice. He's just trying to, he probably already knows how I get down. As far as that, if you already know how I get down, you already know how I talk to these police. Don't that's the way I'm gonna be. And you know what I'm saying? If somebody starts to smoke, I'm sure gonna clear it out first. I promise you. I'm no shit starter. You know what I'm saying? I'm no shit starter, and I'm fair. And if you notice, I put police videos of superstar cops. You know what I'm saying? Who've been in the course of their duty, doing a great job. I'm fair. I'm a fair auditor. You know what I'm saying? I don't just put bad interactions on my channel. I just don't do that. Because I do want to find and highlight those particular officers who are doing great in the community, who are pillars in the community, who are leaders in the community. But I can't make you act a certain way. You know what I'm saying? If I cuss the mayor out and he chooses to act unprofessional and cuss me back out, well, I guess we're going to have a war of words. I don't give a shit about his respectability. I don't know him, nor do I give a fuck. What I give a fuck about is that young man who was assaulted by your police department, and treated like he was just some fucking thug off the street. We have due process in this country. And that man did not get any type of due process. None whatsoever. That's why they had to drop those charges, because they were bogus ass charges. Bogus charges. Now, I want to let you know I did put this statement of the PIO statement in my community, uh, where I post things. That is in there. Not only that, the live that I did yesterday, that statement is also in the live that I in the description in the live that I did yesterday on this particular this matter, and you can read it yourselves. Okay. Um, I appreciate you guys. You guys are totally awesome, man. I thank y'all for rocking with me. I thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all. If y'all in here, hike up the likes, hike up the likes. I appreciate you guys. I hope this young man finds justice. And 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 if anybody has any articles or anything they can, or any video clips they can send your boy, let me know, because I definitely want to keep you guys updated on this story. And as I also want to be updated on this story. True News 99. It is a very rich town. They can handle the lawsuit. Is it pretty rich? I don't know. I've never been to Plano, Texas. Uh, that's right, Underground Auditor. Tell them, break the thumb off on that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. And here's the thing. This is not for me. This is for us. You know what I'm saying? I want to give y'all. We auditors. We give y'all the real news, because we're out there in the streets for real. You know what I'm saying? The major news networks. They prance around. They don't really do real investigations like we do. We're in the streets every single day doing this for real. You know, they're going to be respectable because they work for a corporation who is funded by ad people, like McDonald's or whatever, or something like that. So they have to be very, very cautious in what they say and what they do, their mannerisms, how they look, how their perception is on TV, and as independent journalists, as we are, we don't give a damn. We're getting that information to the people. It's imperative. This is information that can save your life. Seriously. Because there's a lot of people. If it wasn't, oh, she's trying to get back in. If it wasn't for this network, we wouldn't be able to know our rights, and that's as simple as that. Let's read some of the comments. No such thing as a good cop. No such thing. I hear you. Another one. Okay. Let's see. Let's read something. I am appalled, Eric Brandon. I am appalled that they think they can justify beating that man and rolling him around in the snow for his protection. Out fucking right. Yeah, I agree. And not only that, let's get to the point. Let's get to the major issue as well. Independent media rocks. Thank you, sir. No, Noel's my guy. Uh, Peace and freedom ultimately exists for none unless they exist for all. Super 23. Regular garbage news is too busy sucking the cops' ass. Yes, unfortunately, you're telling the truth. Here's the thing. Supreme Court has ruled, okay? I want y'all all to know this, okay? There's some people in this feed that already know, especially the auditors. They are not, police officers are not legally required to protect anybody. Do you understand? Anybody. So get that protect and serve stuff out of your brain. Not only that, police officers are allowed to legally, or excuse me, lawfully lie to you, be deceptive to you. Okay? If you don't believe me, watch First 48. Thank you, Underground Auditor. Yeah, Castle Rock versus Gonzalez, Warren versus DC. That's facts. Look those laws up. That's case law. That's Supreme Court case law. And they're allowed to be deceptive to you. That's why you can't. They they're allowed to lie to you. Yes, they're allowed to lawfully lie to you. Remember, this let's not forget who let's go, and this is, people, some people get upset when I say this, but I'm gonna go back to it. You can't go out, you got to go off of history. The first police officer, first police agency were slave catchers. Did they protect anybody? No, absolutely not. They kept, all they did was catch slaves. They had a star, they had a gun, they had cuffs, and their job was to catch slaves for rich, uh, racist slave owners who had land. You gotta to understand the presence. You gotta understand, and to do something for the future, or be prepared for the future. You have to understand history. So I'm not surprised that they're not legally required to, because when they were slave catchers, they weren't legally required to protect residents either. Let's be very clear. And not only that, qualified immunity was established in 1871. Do your research on that one. Do your research on that one. To protect, you know, I'm allowing you to do your research on that. But anyway, like I said, we have to make sure we hold these fuckers accountable, okay? Um, Outdated for sure. Yeah, so that's the thing. We have to make sure we got to hold these guys accountable. We have to make sure they're doing the right thing. We have to make sure that they're not just, abusing our inalienable rights. We have to make sure. Like I said, man, let's keep close on, man. That's why I love you, Underground Auditor. See, you know what's up. You know what's up. Exactly, the KKK laws, U.S. 1983. Thank you. 1871, that law was actually established. So, he ain't lying. He's telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? And I respect, and I seen that video you did, Underground Auditor, as far as that dude disrespecting the flag, that Marine man. Salute to you, because you're absolutely right. That is uh, he is disrespecting the flag, and he was a Marine. That don't make no fucking sense. Absolutely not. But I'm glad you gave his ass a good ass chewing. Um, so salute to you, sir, and thank you for your service, uh, for serving this country. Um, and that's why that's why I love Mr. Underground Auditor, because he not only is he a Marine, he did that work, but he's also continuing to still honor his oath to this Constitution. So thank you very, very much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for keeping us free. Um, so and that's why I honor your work so much. But here's the thing, man. Let's keep these folks accountable. If I have any other clippings or anything like that, or anybody in the feed has anything, send me, or send me a connect so I can look at it. We need to keep on top of the story. Let's blow up the mayor's phone. Uh, Monday. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna go live on that. So stay tuned for that. That'll happen tomorrow. I'm assuming his hours are from 9 to 5, so we'll try to start in the morning sometime, and again try to hold him accountable, and see what he's going to do about this. And I'm really, really, uh, I can't really say I'm really, really surprised that the major news networks haven't picked this up, because this is, they're trying to keep this shit quiet. Um, they don't want that type of attention. So, all right, y'all. Much respect to you guys. Much respect to you, Underground Honor, and everybody in the news feed. Love you guys. You guys are the best. I gotta take this call. Exposing the highlight. Thank you for coming in. Um, Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Uh, and please hit the notification button so you can receive all my new content. Um, uh, Hopefully this week I'm gonna hit them hard on the streets as far as uh, I definitely want to check out Lakewood Police um, more and see what's going on out there, and also want to do a follow up to Leveland Police Department as well. So stay tuned to that, and yeah, and more audits to come. So all right, guys, love you guys. I'm out of here. It's your boy DJ K Dot, and I'm out. One.